Good morning, everyone. This is Monster Toe, and you're watching my beta 1.6.6 episode of Minecraft. Been doing some mod reviews, but since the updates, a lot of them haven't been updated, and I like to stay up to date on Minecraft. And I'm a fairly patient person. I'll wait for those mods to come out. So I guess gonna take a look at the new things for Minecraft. One of them is the grass, the tall grass, but unfortunately it only generates in new chunks. So around here in my little world, I'm not going to get any. But not just recently added, if you take bone meal, there you go. You throw some bone meal on the ground, and all sorts of grass and flowers come popping up. So now you can populate your whole world. If you have one already made, you don't want to start a new one. Bam, grass. So now with the grass, should be able to. You don't need a hoe, but whatever. You can use your fist. This is how you get seeds now. Not from the flowers. I'm just destroying those to be. I need some yellow dye. There we go. There's some seeds right there, and you can take the seeds and go plant them in your garden or whatever. I prefer just to get them from the wheat because, like this world, I'm not going to have any tall grass around unless I run around and plant it all. But I got plenty of wheat right here and plenty of seeds in my storage. Another one, besides the grass, is the maps. That's probably one of the bigger portions to the update. So I took some reeds right here, or I grabbed some reeds from elsewhere and planted them. Sorry about that. And you gotta get some paper and a compass and make a map. So, well, good thing it's getting dark out. Gonna head inside for a bit. Another thing that I kind of found annoying was these little railings and something else finally became flammable. So my bridge lost its railings. I started the map for the first time after updating. I'm like, I'm going to do a review, and I look at my bridge that's on fire, and I didn't know what to do. But, oh well. I already have a map made right here, but I'm going to make a new one. So, just to show you how. I gotta get some paper, and then you make a box out of paper. Take the compass and put it right in the middle. Bam, map. So, now wherever you make the map, that will be the center. So, as you can see, you can't really see my house just because it's so small. Each pixel on the map is 1/4 of a chunk. So, let's see here. I want to say it's be 4 by 4 pixels will be a chunk. I don't know why that took me so long to do math. I just woke up. So, now the map from the center, in every direction, there's 512 pixels, or 512 blocks in the world. So each map is 1024 by 1024 actual blocks in the game, just so you can get a idea of how big it is. So it's roughly 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. Now, when you walk around, it'll explore the map, and I'm not going to get very far in here. But I've actually, with this other map, I've explored this entire area. So just to get you an idea of what it looks like. So there you can see the area. Up in the upper left corner of the map, it says map 0, and then this new one I made is map 1. This is so you can keep track of, different regions. I don't know, you'd have to set up your own little system, maybe open up a notepad and write some notes as to what map goes where. It's a little difficult to see elevation changes in these maps. So you can kind of see the various hills and stuff in the lower left with the snow very easy. And same with in the water. On the far right side in the middle, there's a little red square. That is a fairly large lava pool that I found. Let's see here. My arrow on the map is pointed towards that little brown and gray squares. I'm pretty sure those are the wheat fields, and my little rock path that I have, and lots of trees. Now, in the upper right corner of the map, those are very large mountains, but like I said, it's really hard to tell elevation. So, uh, there you can see the map kind of slowly generating, filling in. It took me about an hour to fill in my entire map just because I had to sleep at night because of the monsters and climbing up mountains and making sure I had all the squares and stuff. It was fairly easy getting the water area explored. I just grabbed a boat and zoomed around. So yeah, that's the map section. I really like it. It doesn't look like much when you first make the map. It looks kind of frustrating and you can't see anything. But then you look at this. Um, I can say that it'd really help out, in your world. Is especially if you have bigger buildings, like really densely. I don't want to say populated, but building-wise, densely populated cities. Those will definitely show up on the map. There are going to be ways in the future of making a map. When you make the map, having it at different zoom levels. So, I think this is the closest, or it might be in the medium, I can't remember. But, I mean, it'd help to have one closer than this, that way you could see smaller buildings. Um, but then have a fully zoomed out one so it shows, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Um, yeah. Also in multiplayer, he's gonna find a way to copy a map. I was actually when I was running around making this map, I kind of thought about different ways to do that, and since it already takes 8 pieces of paper to make a map, I was thinking like in the crafting area, if you took the map that you wanted to copy, put it in the middle, and then surrounded it by paper, and it would pop out a copied map and then leave the original one in the crafting square, much like when you make cake and you use the buckets, how the buckets stay in the crafting area. That's just my personal opinion. Um, that's it with the maps. Trying to think, just there's massive bug fixes, especially in the multiplayer servers. Like the beds. Oh, the Nether. You can now go into the Nether with a multiplayer world. I unfortunately don't have any obsidian on me. I would like to do another episode just for the heck of it. This place needs a good portal room. Minecarts have been changed. The boosters, especially. I guess they go a little faster now. Various other bug fixes with the minecarts as far as boosters. And I mean, I know reading the forums making a lot of people angry, but I would have to agree that that was a bug, and exploiting a bug isn't necessarily a good thing. So, but now there are boosters and detector rails, and I know there's some issues with calling up the carts, and moving carts around the area. So, I don't know. I never did build one. I used them, but I have no idea. Stick it right on the rail system. I finished the bridge across the water that I was hoping for. There's monsters around. Whee! Forgot about that little jump that I made. So, I think I might go around and put a whole bunch of bone meal down on the ground, get some grass growing up here. I had to actually travel all the way across the bridge to find any naturally generating. Oops. So don't right click with a bow. It actually did have an issue, I guess with up to 1.65, the pickaxes were breaking after one use. I didn't experience that. I actually did a lot of mining in 1.65, didn't have any problems with it. when he updated 1.6, which also I'm pretty sure in the upper left corner, the little I don't want to say watermark thing, but just the thing displaying the Minecraft. Uh, what am I trying to say? The version. That whole thing is gone now, so it displays in the main menu screen, but not in the game anymore, so that's good. What am I doing? Pig, what am I doing? But the pickaxe. I. But what I was trying to say was when I updated 1.6 or 1.6.6, the first time I used my pickaxe, it broke out, and it was not even half its durability. And I was like, oh, thanks for not fixing it, I guess. So, give me your wool. Give me yours. Ooh, these are generous sheep. Another thing that just got changed was the point 0.6, the newest one. Glowstone. Now you have to mine it with a pickaxe in the Nether, but it gives you a lot more glow dust, whatever. And to make the wool out of string and the glowstone out of glow dust, you just it's a 2x2 instead of a 3x3, so you'll save a lot more resources that way. As far as mods go, I know the Zeppelin and Train mod that I had linked in the previous video, that got updated for 1.6. I'm actually going to check that one out again later, just because like the day after I released my mod review on it, they came out with a fairly large update, new trains, new fuel sources, so I'm definitely going to go check that out. Also, I'm going to check out some newer flying mods. I just want a simple one, you know. When I was exploring the map, I thought of how convenient the Zeppelin would have been in exploring the map and generating the paper maps for the area. So there's some organizing here. And let's see which one's that's map 1. I'm gonna just check this in the fire because I don't need it. It was just showing you how to make it by but I'm gonna keep this one. So that's it for 1.6. Well, I guess the 1.6 version of Minecraft. I should bring up a list. Oh yeah, creeper blew up outside my door and knocked this one window out, nothing else. Just the window and this little area right here, so. Yep. I'm actually going to pull up a list real quick to see what all the changes were. I mean, I'm just trying to look for things to show in the video, so. Okay, so I got the list up. I already said the Nether support. I'm just reading down his blog right now. Oh, hatches. Duh. I actually put a couple of them in up here. I was messing around. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with them. They are crafted the same way as a door. It's just instead of having a vertical set of 2x3 blocks, it's horizontal. So it's like you're making two like wooden not planks. I cannot think right now. I should have had some coffee before I woke up. I'm gonna go climb this tree and hopefully wake myself up. The okay. Trapdoors. So just made a couple of them. Great for traps, obviously. I'm actually gonna put out in front here when that creeper exploded right outside my door, and this would be great for anyone who has a lot of monsters outside their doors when they wake up in the morning. I would put like a series of trap doors right here, and then just have a switch on the inside. Any monsters outside, flip the switch, they all fall into a bottomless pit of death. There you go. So you can. Ooh. Mushrooms grow they spread slowly. I don't have any mushrooms on me, otherwise I'd plant some, but they obviously don't grow in the lighter areas, so they have to stay in a dark, cool place. So now you can make a mushroom farm. Just dig a cave and start planting mushrooms in the dirt, and I think they grow on stone too, don't they? I think I remember seeing some. Um, oh, deserts. I don't think I have a desert around me. No, not a sizable one. There's. I love this map. See, that's just great. I can pull it right up. I don't have to use a third-party map anymore. Well, as much. Um, Dead shrubs in the desert, so it's just slim environmental additions. That's great. I love those. A lot of the other stuff's just multiplayer stuff. Um, I'll have to do a series on the multiplayer server. That'll be a fun little time. Um, that's it. The rest of it is bug fixes, and there's tons of those. If you haven't checked it already, which if you haven't by now, you're a week behind, go check Notch's blog. Yeah, I guess today he added a new one about the 1.6.6 additions and fixes. I think I'm just gonna end the episode there. I've gone through everything. Just want to do a quick thing. I'm gonna try and finish that bridge for the minecart, and I'm gonna start working on my castle. I've been playing Oblivion again. Been watching those Elder Scrolls Skyrim trailers, and I'm getting psyched for that. But I got a few months before it comes out. I got some nice building techniques that I've gotten from Oblivion. I'm going to try and replicate in Minecraft. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to do an updated version of that Zeppelins and Train mod soon, and I'm going to try and find some other ones. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye.